Hello, thank you for joining me. I've just set off on a very long canal walk. The time is about 8:20 in the morning. I've been walking for about 20 minutes now. So you didn't miss anything exciting, that was just the bit between where I live and the canal. So we are now on Bridgewater Canal, which is a very beautiful canal. So I've done several quite long walks recently. Halifax, which was 36 miles, Huddersfield, along the Ashton Canal. Today I'm on Bridgewater Canal, which is the other end of the city. About 50 minutes into the journey, 3.5 miles. I'll bring you back when I see something interesting. Okay, so this is not terribly interesting, but we are approaching a junction. Behind me is where we just walked. We'll take you back to Manchester. This one here, that goes past Trafford Centre, Eccles, Lee, Wigan. And then this one, which is where we're about to go, first stop is Altrincham. Well, here's something interesting. A sunken boat. I'm 2 hours in. I've just passed 8 miles in, somewhere between Sale and Altrincham. 3 hours, 45 minutes in, 14.5 miles in. I appear to have slowed down a little bit. I'm approaching somewhere called Spud Wood. I was going to have a break when I got to a place called Lymm, because I saw it on the map as a big place. And I realised I'd just walked right through it, so I guess I'm not having a break in Lymm. But I'm going to stop soon. If this was a day in the office, I'd have had a lunch break by now, so the next time the opportunity presents itself, I am going to stop for a break. Found the bench, I'm going to sit down. 5 hours in, about 19 miles, kind of still a bit in the middle of nowhere. But I'm just going to have a rest now for 5 or 10 minutes. This is lovely, isn't it? Sat on a bench in the middle of nowhere, eating a pack of vegan Scotch eggs. Right, I'm back on the move again. I did an 8-minute break. I'm going to crack on now. 20 miles in now. About 1.5 miles away from where I would come off the canal. But I don't reckon I'm going to stop there. I think I might keep going. So one of the great things about walking along Rochdale Canal is that it runs mostly parallel to a railway line. And whenever you feel like you want to stop and go back, there'll be a train station. And you can just hop on a train and go back to Manchester. There's less of that on Bridgewater Canal. So you have to kind of know where you're heading to and know where the point of no return is. Which for me was all the way back in Altrincham. I mean, you could just get a bus back from literally anywhere in the country, but I'm just a bit of a snob. I was going to come off and go in that direction, but I've decided somewhat on a whim to keep going. I've been walking for 5 hours and 50 minutes and I've covered about 22 miles. I've just reached 26.2 miles, which is a marathon. I'm feeling quite achy now. My legs are aching, my feet are aching. But I'm feeling like I want to carry on walking, so that I shall do. So I've reached a junction, so I need to make a decision. I don't know what's in that direction, so I will need to check. I've checked. There's a very long tunnel in that direction, so I'm going to go that way. feel like I really ought to have put some sun cream on today. This video is just going to be a montage of me gradually getting more sunburned. Okay, so it looks like the canal towpath actually comes to an end here. I'm just walking through some residential area now. Now when I do these walks, I always get a song in my head, and it's the same song that plays over and over in my head all the way through the walk. The song that I've got stuck in my head is the first song from the second act of Wicked. It's a song called Thank Goodness, and I've got one particular bit of that one song stuck in my head. It's a bit by Madame Morrible, and she's got this bit in the song that she sings. Now bearing in mind that I've been walking for about 7.5 hours now, I've had the same bit of the same song stuck in my head this whole time. I've been walking for 8 hours now. I've done about 30 miles. I've definitely slowed down a bit now. So if this was a day in the office, I'd have finished work now. So in the spirit of that, I've opened up a cider. I'm now officially 30 miles deep into this walk, and about 250 millilitres deep into this cider. Didn't really intend it to be a 30-mile walk today. It was meant to be about 20. About a mile away from Runcorn now. Overall I feel quite good. I feel quite invincible, to be honest. I've still got that song in my head, honestly. I'm here, I made it, I'm in Runcorn. I could go back from here, however, I really want to cross this bridge. Okay, I'm 9 hours and 20 minutes into my walk. I'm now in Widnes, and I'll be honest, this place is a bit weird. Like it's dead. There's nobody around. There's people driving through it, presumably to get out of it. Oh my god, I'm 34 miles in. And my feet are aching, my legs are aching, I'm tired. I'm gonna probably stop at Widnes. So here I am at glorious Widnes. 35 miles. It's taken me 9.5 hours. Actually, I just checked, it's 9 hours and 45 minutes. I'm absolutely knackered now. So I'm about to get a train home and go home and relax. After 9 hours and 45 minutes of walking, and only having an 8-minute break in the middle. But it's been good, it's been a lovely day, I've very much enjoyed myself. On the train home now. It's been a lovely day, it's been a very lovely day, but very, very tired. 35 miles. I'm really tired.
Welcome aboard this Northern service to Manchester, Oxford.